Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today I would like to welcome you back to Dangermax! Dangermax! At the moment, the danger levels are fairly high. It's never not high at the moment. I don't know if it's not showing me something. Maybe I'm... Okay, did I just do something wrong there? I think I selected everyone. It didn't do anything. Good. Right. Really worried there. I keep feeling like maybe the legendary gang members are being punished. It says 16 days without incident. Wow, it's a long time. You don't have anything there, which means you probably already caused an incident. 1 day without incident. Okay, you've got money on you, apparently. How did you get money on you? How did the contraband get through? That's why we got the double doors. It's going to be harder to throw things over when it's got to go through 2 barriers. I don't know. It's very confusing. Anyway, welcome. Prison Architect Megamax. What are we going to do right now? Well, I'm aiming to get the new cell blocks sort of at least planned up so that we can sort of finish off with the amount of cells that we need. It's going to be 1,000 plus. I don't care if it's rounded. I think it's fine. At the moment, there has been a little bit of fighting. You know, a little bit of just, pushing, ducking and diving, weaving. Just trying to figure out our true selves. It's been a riveting journey, to say the least. Safety levels are sky high. Food is being ingested. We have enough food for everyone, I think. And we're just trying to keep it nice and slow. Everyone right now is complaining about safety. Good. Safety is key in this prison. We are always safe, unless we're not. You've been sitting in there, just, cementing, salivating, other words, zanating in your own filth for probably the past 3 days because no one is picking you up. We probably don't have enough guards on call. So yeah, we're having issues in that regard. Are we holding any classrooms? I don't know if this classroom has just been sitting here with this guard forever. I'm pretty sure he has the easiest job in the entire prison. I would love just to sit in that classroom and do nothing all day. I mean, I'd probably get sick of it after a while, and if you would try and get a new job, your CV's got to be pretty good, and you've got to really over-exaggerate your actual abilities, because you're going to have a lot of trouble. Safety levels don't seem to drop. Or the danger levels don't seem to drop. Serious complaint, there's not many. It's mostly how many are being shackled in their cells of solitary, but you'd think the danger levels would then go down. But apparently not the case. How are we doing in here, Billy Bob? Some people said that I should make him into... Oh, he's unconscious. How? Who did that to you? How are you unconscious? Doesn't make any sense. Unless this is what happens when you starve. You just go unconscious. You're on lockdown for 40 minutes. I think I see his health. Yeah, he's ticking down. We'll be able to watch his death live, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. This is going to be amazing. Look at it tick. Oh, very close. He's going to die just as the camera, stops recording. Oh, that's very quick. No, get back. Get him back. Get out of the way. I can't see him. There it is. It's so close to happening, ladies and gentlemen. Don't cover it up. Here it is. Oh, you bugger. You're the worst camera I've ever seen in my life. He's dead. The dog killer is dead. He died off camera, though. It didn't really happen. He just died randomly. Starved to death. He lasted way too long there, but we did it. We did it. Okay. Ooh, this feels like a mighty good achievement. Right, I don't really want to open his tomb because I'm really afraid that we're going to find something in there, just shit everywhere. It's going to unearth the foulest of odors. Not to mention there's just blood everywhere now. It's going to probably clot up, cause a bunch of smells. And the toilet's been broken forever. Shower's been running as well. It's damp in there. I feel ill just thinking about it. Right. So now that Dog Killer's dead, we can move on with our lives. The danger level's obviously going way lower down now, knowing that their trusted companions are no longer in danger. And I hope all of you hug your dog tonight and say, thank you, Megamax, for making this world a safer place. Right, we should get the planning to try and set up the new cell blocks. Do we need to go all the way with this? I think it's pretty much just setting up what we already have in the other cell blocks, which is a security room, a common room, and a yard. The yard bit should be easy. It's getting them out that's going to be interesting. So let's say... Oh no, getting them out is going to be interesting. Do you want a similar design to what we have over here? Just 2 separate walkways for the 2 halves? I think so. It's not needed. But if I don't do that, it's going to be uneven. Because look, it's going to be free across instead. Why is that the only part of the prison that has a walkway that's free across? You tell me, Dave. I don't know. We're not going to do that, though. Because we're not Satan. I mean, I might be. I may very well be Satan. 5 across. It's perfect. I think. Yeah, good. Good. So we'll pretty much connect up to this little way right here and then probably have a doorway. Let's say this is a door. These 2 are doors. They're very long doors. And then we have more doors. Good. Just so many doors. We want to make sure that they're nice and safe. In fact, I don't like that these doors are not the similar distance apart. Let's change that. That is a wall, good sir. That is a wall. Right, good. Anyway. This is where the cell blocks start. I mean, because we pretty much have a massive yard in the middle. So, let's say the yard is not massive, but, you know, big enough. Pretty much that. Maybe a bit bigger? I mean, how big is it now? That's what? So we go 15 by 15, make it nice and square. Yeah, there we go. That'd be nice. 15 by 40? Because then we can actually have a 2 walkway instead, and that would be more ideal for me. So if it doesn't do that, I'm going to slap someone. So I'm just saying. That's what's going to happen. Can barely see. Let's just, you know, make it a bit uneven. But that's fine. It's an even uneven. No one's going to tell. No one will tell. It's a little bit more squashed. But who cares? Who cares about it being a bit more squashed? It doesn't matter. The cells will pretty much start connecting up around about here. Unfortunately, we can only have 2 of them there, which annoys me. That's fine. We can do this. We can push it back by 1 more. I'm fine with that. That's easy. That is an easy fix. So let's have an object here. Here and here. And then pathways there and there. Okay, there we go. That's good. And we can just get rid of that middle bit. That's fine. Okay, we've done it. This middle section should really be the security room. But it's quite a small security room, as you can tell. There's just 1 walkway there. 1 here, 2 different ways to get in, maybe. Don't know if we need that. I could make it wider by a bit more. Like this. And then move everything else up by 1. Just like that. I think I don't mind doing that. I like the idea of the yard being bigger. But the main issue we have is then the security room doesn't connect up to the yard and the common room. But that doesn't really matter because we don't have any gang members to take control of certain sectors anyway. So having that suppression bonus won't matter. So you know what? I'm fine with that. Some people might be like, oh, Innkeeper, it's not really efficient then, is it? No. No, you're absolutely right there, Timothy. It's not. Just gonna go on my life. That's just an easier way. It's just easier. Series isn't about that. In fact, my gameplay style's not about that. Yeah, screw the series not being about that. My gameplay style's not about that. It's a style, okay. Being terrible is a style. Kind of. Kind of. Just a little bit. They don't really need to be disconnected, but they kind of do. Trying to think, like maybe going to be disconnected by a bit further, so it's harder to get to the security room on either side. Yeah, I like that. So you really got to work at it to get to the security room. So there's a door there, there's a door there. Here. Got so many doors. A lot of them will be connected up by these servos anyway, and this will be a no-access area. So this is the pathways. So wait, we'll get another one put in there, another one put in there. This seems better. This is why we plan. This is why we plan things. So this is going to be 15 by 15, 15 by 14, in fact. 2 walkways there to sort of to keep it nice and symmetrical. There we go. Cut that bit off. So this will be the walkway to get into the yard. Security room, yard, and then common room. I don't really want to make a large common room. I kind of think maybe a cell block here and a cell block here. And then the middle section could be the common room. Let's say we put more cell blocks in like this. Till we get all the way to the end. And it's perfect? Yeah, that's perfect. Good. Kind of. That doesn't work. I'm pretty sure that doesn't count. Doesn't count. Shut up, Jeremy. It counts. I'm pretty sure I need to have it sort of be an actual concrete wall. Which means we're going to have issues. Big issues. Okay. That changes things a bit. I don't want 2 common rooms. I don't want it, okay? I don't want 2 common rooms. I'm trying to think of how I can work around this, if at all possible. Because I want 1 big common room here. We have a pathway just sort of connecting both of them up. It's the same thing with the yard. Like, having the distance here is just to keep the security room safe. But we're going to have 2 cell blocks here just to be efficient with space. Then another cell block and another cell block. The common room could be a bit taller, I suppose. It doesn't have to keep going. We can just have 1 more cell block and that's it. Yeah, and then that just connects up. That's it, done. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Not a bad design, really. We should be able to get a good number of cells out of this. It does mean it's a bit inconsistent because we have the gang section that is connected right up to the wall here. If we go along by 1 more, it will hook up there. And then here. So we can actually go on by 1 extra there, which is not bad. And that ends up touching this wall, which, you know, it's questionable. But I think I can live with that. How would I say that? It's questionable. It's a bit strange. Yeah, I can live with that. Although the common room is now a bit big. Yeah, it is a bit big now. It doesn't have to keep going, but I kind of want it to keep going if it's going to do that. But I can just sort of chop this off and have that be it. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm not really that annoyed if it just keeps going like that. I'm cool with it. So now we can have more cells pretty much next to each other in this sort of fashion. However, through here, to say the cells continue going like this. I mean, the main issue we've got is the way this walkway is connected up now. Unless I can't make a cell there. It's sort of a case of we have an uneven cell block arrangement. Yeah. Can we make this wider by 1 to push this down by 1? What is it? What do we need? It's 5 by 10. Okay, 5 by 10. So that's what we need to have 3 cells. Keep that in mind. Of course, we want it to be a bit further down, of course. So 5 by 10 again. And this would end up being the walkway to get to these extra cells. But this is still off by 1. But it ends up... I mean, this is just to make the security room a bit bigger. Really, I kind of don't mind how big it is now. But how does this help us? Other than not making the cells a bit disconnected. Yeah, that works out fairly well, in fact. Okay, cool. We've got that set up. The only issue I've got now is that this yard needs to be 1 off. Ugh. If it wants to properly align up. Okay, let's say we get this done. But yeah, it's off by 1. Which doesn't completely frustrate me. It gives it a bit more shape. So I think I'm going to leave that. Like this. Yeah. Okay, I don't mind. I don't mind it not being a complete square. And then we can pretty much follow through on this design. We have to go up by 1 here as well, though. We have to remember that. So, let's just quickly do this before we forget. Increase the size by 1 on both sides for the security room, which means we need to go for this. There we are. Probably hear Merv rattling around. He's a bit excited today. Objects there and there. The paths along this side. And it gives a bit of an indent here, which we don't really need. We can turn this into a pathway, and then this can be an object. There we go. And that ends up connecting fairly well. Let's go back to the walls. So let's see, 5 by 10, 5 by 10. Oh, no, we screwed that up. Don't frustrate me, parrot. I don't know what that word means, if it is a word. I don't know what it is in parrot. It's gotta mean something, right? I think he just responded then. I don't know what he said. It sounded mean. I hate that chalkboard sound. It's grating. I don't mind the setup. The yard's pretty big. Security room's alright. Sort of has a bit of trouble getting to everywhere. But we'll have enough guards anyway, so it's not going to be the end of the world. We'll have the path go all the way down here. The common room is fairly easy to access. Getting to the canteen isn't that bad. And you have to run down here and run all the way down there. It's a bit of a trek. Yeah, it is a little bit. But they already have to run a similar distance from this top part of the prison anyway, so it's not like we don't have people already part of the prison that don't have to walk a fairly egregious distance. Egregious? I don't know if that's the right way of saying it, but there we go. So we can have the pathway up to here, and the same thing on the other side. Have the wall end here and here. Oh, a note! New electric system. Good to know. Okay, I have to go through so many menus to get out of that. I am appalled. Disgusted even. With the number of menus I had to go through. Excuse me. So now a big issue we've got is it's not fully evening out here. We also have to emulate this. Well, we can clone it. Yeah, we should be able to clone it to exact. So we can just make it once and then clone. But yeah, the issue we've got now is this. This looks weird. I mean, well, not really. We can have the pathway just going out here and then just have this be a wall. Yeah, that works out. Now, of course, I could probably go a bit further on the expansion here, but I think I'm fine with what we've got. I can go a lot further, really. I can go all the way to the edge if I wanted to, and I might end up doing that. There's no reason not to. That's the thing. I'm trying to think well, why I would want to do it, but really it's just getting more people into our cells. Problem is, I don't think we have enough tables for all of the... Like, even now, 645 prisoners. I think we can just about handle it. I think we need to get rid of some of these workbenches and put some more benches... Put some more feeding benches down anyway. Food. Stools, tables with benches, you know, yeah. Tables is what I wanted to say, but for some reason the word eluded me. Okay, yeah, you know what? I want to keep going. I want to keep going. So we will. Getting this constructed is going to be very expensive, but we will get it done. We'll have the path continue down all the way like this. We will make... let's see how big this is. This is 9 by 10. I suppose that makes sense, yeah. 9 by 10. There we go. Some more cells. And then this is 9 by 28.